Alphaby from Agape Life Ministries. We are in a very exciting season. As you know, we're in the days of awe at the moment, the 10-day period between Rosh Hashanah, the 9th of September to the 19th. And it is historically proven that this time is just like an extra time of open heavens where God is speaking so clearly and his presence is so tangible. The way in which he shows himself and reveals himself and open up new vistas, I could say, is so glorious that it's not a time that we can waste. And it's an ideal time to get vision from the Lord for the time ahead. And this is very important. You know, when Habakkuk had a problem, he had an issue, and he was asking God questions. He didn't have clarity about things. And he said, I will set myself upon the watchtower to see what he is saying. And then the Lord gave him a vision. And the Lord said to him, write down the vision, and so that everybody can see it. So in other words, make it plain, make it visible before your eyes. And then everybody can run with that vision. That is why many churches have the vision on the wall and so on. But we have personal vision for our time on this earth where God is opening up our destiny to us. And we need to see how to get that vision. We have to know. And we have to see what he is saying. We have to look to see what he is saying. And he is speaking loud and clear. And if we know how to look and how to position ourselves, then it is glorious to receive new instruction, new direction, new strategy for the time ahead. And now is the time, the opportune time, the Kairos time, especially to get vision. Because the word says, without vision, my people perish. And some translations say, without vision, they lose restraint. In other words, they don't know where they're going. They go around in circles. They have no direction. They don't have no, it's just one day is just carrying on with the same old, around the same old bush. And we don't want to live like that. We want to live with clarity of vision. We want to be positioned to receive that vision, and then we want to have it clear before our eyes. We want to have a blueprint by which we live, and that blueprint is not our own brilliant ideas. It is the word of the Lord, the picture that he is giving us. And you know, the Hebrew language especially is very clear in that it has pictures for everything. The scriptures is picturesque, I could say. So when you read the Bible and you start envisioning what you're reading, you know, like Philip was taken in the spirit to a eunuch along the road, and you can picture it and you can see. And there he is on his chariot and he's reading from the book of Isaiah. So the whole picture is unfolding before your eyes. And then Philip asked him, he said, what are you reading? Do you understand what you're reading? And he said, no, I don't. And Philip was sent, I believe, because of his prayers. The eunuch's prayers. And right there, he had the understanding that he could be baptized. And he said, I want to be baptized. So what I'm saying is we can picture the whole thing. We can picture the whole story. And all of a sudden, Philip is taken back and they find him miles away in another town because he was translated. Now, these experiences seem to us as if it's completely out of our frame of reference, but it's scriptural. And this can happen to us very easily. God can translate us from one place to another. So he can transport us in the spirit. He can take us into heaven. He can open up areas and dimensions and realms of the glory which we haven't seen before. And he says, what eye hasn't seen and the ear hasn't heard and what has not come up in the heart of man, he has prepared for those who love him and who seek him and who are just hungry and desirous for him. So in this time, stir up your hunger, stir up your desire, and say, Lord, show me, give me understanding of your plans and your purposes for my life, that I fulfill my days according to your blueprint, your heart's desires. And isn't it wonderful that when we are in the perfect will of God, we are so fulfilled. You don't need anything, because you have everything in his presence. The key is his presence. To get so intertwined with the Lord, so totally in union with him, that you live in him, have your being in him, move in him, go with him, talk with him, just enjoy him. And that is what life is really, truly about. That's abundant life. And out of it is just joy and peace and glory. So who doesn't want that? Now I've got a surprise for you. I have a little ebook which I have updated, and it's called Visionary. And it comes from a vision which the Lord has given me. And he said to me, whatever you can see in the glory, that will be yours. And he gave me a whole explanation on that. And this little ebook is about that, to teach you how to go into that place where you can receive visions, where you can go into the heavenly places and receive from the Lord in the spirit, spirit to spirit, face to face. So I want to make this available to everybody free of charge for a couple of days, because it's now going to be published on Amazon, and then it will not be free anymore. So if you are interested to have that little book to help you in this beautiful time of open heavens, subscribe below this video. There's a link there, and you can access it as a PDF. God bless you, and enjoy and make the most of this time for his glory. Amen.